Hello, hello, all. I am Katrina, and there is a fundraiser that I'm really happy about that is happening right now. There's been so much sun that we've had, hot, hot summer, right? And well, what have I been doing? I've been planting, and here is a fundraiser that supports what I'm doing already. So Sassoon City Adopt a Neighborhood is having a fundraiser. If you want to know where that's at, you just go to SCAN, that's SCAAN .fp fundraising.com. What is that for? SCAN is Sassoon City Adopt a Neighborhood, Flower Power, fundraising.com. So easy, scan.fp fundraising.com. So they have a goal they're trying to get to, and that would be establishing themselves as a nonprofit. So here it shows the goal, $750, but what I'm more excited about is the flowers. So here are flower bulbs of all different types of flowers. And so when I'm looking at, I'm thinking, huh, these colors, this might look good in my front yard here. I do have some purple going on in the front as well. But the main thing that I was looking forward to with this one here is the actual herbs. So here they're selling herbs, and I like the fact that, see, with the herbs, these are not necessarily seasonal because I can grow them in my window in my home and things that I use throughout the whole year. So the flower bulbs may be seasonal. Many of them are sold at the time that they're sold because they're going to be able to bloom in the next season, and it's the perfect timing. This website has it all planned out. But I like the herbs. So here we have fresh grown herbs from our backyard by planting together in one large container or in separate pots. Love that. On your deck or patio. So I will probably do separate pots unless I get one of those fancy ones that have all the different little holes that come out, right? I have one small one like that. But here's basil, sweet basil, summer savory dill, oregano, parsley, and thyme. Love it. And I'm kind of thinking about gifts, really. Thinking about gifts for people that I know that it's going to be easy to say here, they're interested in the same thing I am. I'm always promoting healthy eating and trying to put in herbs and things like that that are good for you in your food. It's a simple way to eat healthy by throwing in herbs, but tons of options here, tons of options. So I also had seen at the bottom of this website, there's other things I could grow that I could put in my food. So look at this, 35 Spring Beauty Garden. You can have all the choices in one, especially if you're really into different types of flowers where, you know, the good thing with flowers is that they actually draw bees, they draw butterflies, and in Sassoon City, we have a lot of that. We have a great ecosystem of different insects and things like that that fly and pollinate what we have here. So it just makes it really beautiful. Okay, so my perk that I saw here was the sprouts. Yes, I was so happy about the sprouts. I had been looking into sprouts and learning about sprouts, and sprouts are packed with nutrients. So we all know what a broccoli is, but it starts out as something smaller, right? When you begin to grow it. And when it doesn't be able to get a chance to grow fully, all the nutrients are packed right here. Instead of having a whole broccoli and lots of broccoli, it's all in here. So here you can put in your soups, you can put in your salads, you can put in your smoothies. And I love growing them because they're so easy. So on here, they actually are selling the sprout itself, the seeds. So here it says healthy addition to any health salad or sandwich, kind of like what I said, right? Sandwiches, I didn't say sandwiches. Famous for its antioxidant content, broccoli sprouts contain approximately 50 times the cancer-fighting compounds that fight in mature broccoli. So This is an example of broccoli. When you have sprouts, you're not going to get the full flavor of whatever that vegetable is. So perk, if you have children or somebody else doesn't like broccoli, here you go. This is an answer of what you can do to stick it in there and get their nutrients. So they have broccoli, and they have alfalfa. And then this website here also is doing a 2-tray sprouter with the broccoli and alfalfa sprouts. So if you don't have a container that you can grow these things in, you still have the option to buy it here and get your seeds. So I'm going to add to cart for my broccoli sprouts. And I'm also going to add the other ones too. So if I go to cart here, I'm going to do more than one. And so my guess is when we buy them, you're not going to just pour them out and then it's just going to make one cycle of growing. It's probably going to do several cycles, which is great. Okay, so I want to update that. Then I'm going to go back again and the other ones. Remember, the perks for me is that I want the herbs and the sprouts. You can get details on each of these, especially if you're interested in the flowers. And the nice thing too is they have a map at the bottom here that gives you an idea of the best places and best timing for planting. You do not have to sit and try to figure out, is this the time to plant it? Because they only sell the ones that are good for planting now. Will you see them now? No, you're going to see them next season, not next year, but next season is the appropriate time for these to bloom and to come up. So good deal, right? And now I'm going to go back up and where are they at? The herbs. Here they are, the herbs. I'm so happy about this. Okay, so if you just want to see what does it look like to view in detail, it will just open it up and give you more information. Where'd it go? Oh, maybe I should tell you real quick. Suisun City Adopt a Neighborhood. The cause is to do beautification all over the city. This is not a city-sponsored program. It is resident-sponsored. So here it says, join us in our community movement, Suisun City Adopt a Neighborhood fundraiser by purchasing flowers, herbs of your choice to donate or to keep for yourself. Together, we can keep Suisun City neighborhoods beautiful. Wonderful. So I'm going to go ahead and make my purchases. And I'm so happy that I get to do this. And I want to thank you for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and put in my information and make my purchases. But I'm glad that we get to share this together and be able to beautify the city in this way and also benefit by making our own homes, and my family who's going to get some of this as well. I think I might even teach a class. When I say that, I mean young people. How do you grow your own sprouts? How do you do something healthy without maybe eating those nasty vegetables? Okay, bye for now, everyone. See you later.